Hi, let's learn how to use the special education form. The special education form is important to complete for all students with IEPs to make sure that they get the proper accommodations in their CAOLA courses. Please note that completing this form is the only way to have accommodations applied to your students' courses with vendor teachers. Today, you will learn where to locate and complete the special education form in Genius, what assignment, accommodations, and course modifications are available, and how to indicate other changes you may need for your student. To find the special education form, first navigate to the Students tab. Once on the Students tab, click the name of the student that you are completing the form for. On the student dashboard, scroll down, and on the bottom left under Actions, click Special Education Form. Any field that is highlighted in yellow is a required field on the form. You should complete the top portion of the form with the contact information for the advisor or case manager who will be responsible for verifying accommodation implementation and IEP updates. Under Assignment Accommodation, we have several commonly used accommodations available to check off, such as allowing additional attempts on assignments, reducing the number of test questions, or allowing verbal submission of work. Any field with the Notes portion should be specified. For example, if you're allowing additional attempts on assignments, you should use the Notes field to indicate how many additional attempts the student should have. Under Course Modifications, you'll see some commonly used modifications for IEP students, such as exempting assignments or adjusting the course mastery or passing thresholds. Please note, the typical passing threshold is generally 80%. Again, anything that has the Notes field should be specified. For example, if you're exempting assignments or lessons, you need to indicate to the teacher which assignments and which lessons should be exempted. Finally, Course Modifications has a checkbox for additional accommodations that are not listed above. If your student has a requirement that is not one of the commonly used items, please indicate that here and provide the details of what that accommodation should look like. Finally, you'll want to upload their IEP or 504 snapshot before hitting Save. Once you hit Save, the special education form will send a copy to all associated instructors present and future in the system. It is your responsibility to make sure that accommodations and IEP changes are implemented here in the special education form. If you have any questions, please reach out to your CAOLA account manager.